Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the Alomomola Pokemon Spotlight. So if you guys are new to what this is, basically I'm going through every Pokemon in the U tier list in order and we're showcasing them on teams that you guys built. I actually have 7 teams right here of Alomomola. Now really quick before we actually start, I'm laughing because I restarted the video. You can check on Twitter why I restarted the video. I have a little clip there. But really quick before we start, I want you guys to tell me how many Alomomola you think of these are Wish Pass. We have 7 teams, so how many of these teams do you think have Wish Pass Alomomola? I'll give you like 5 seconds to write down your answer, and I'm going to tell you in a minute after we get our first game. But another thing, you guys have been leaving teams on my smogon profile. I really do appreciate that. And you've been leaving teams about the Pokemon that I have next. That's what I was trying to do, you. About the Pokemon I have next. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have plenty of Altaria teams that you guys left, plenty of Empalm, plenty of Amoonguss, Arcanine, Azelf. I have almost all the way up to here. So before you paste a team, go back 1 or 2 pages on my smogon profile. Make sure others didn't leave it because I'm going back on it for this. I don't usually do that. I usually just go to look at the first page and pick a team from there. But I'm actually trying to go back. So make sure people didn't post a specific team. If you said, let's say you left a team with Blissey, right, and you said this is for the Blissey Spotlight, but I already have a bunch of mons with that, but then it also has a Cobalion, I'll use it for Cobalion and stuff like that. So just letting you know, pay attention to what is posted on my wall. Anyway, there's 6 Alomomola here that have Wish Pass. So first team we got is by Pranker. We'll look at it real quick. We have Wish Liquidation Alomomola. Oh, of course we have Aurora Veil Offense. Ooh. Pokemon Spot Ligget. Okay. We have this. Subrus Moltres. Rhydon, which is actually amazing in this. With PokeaimMD, Cobalion, Specs Raikou, and Pidgeot. How do I want to deal with this? I can U-turn with Pidgeot. Pidgeot's actually really nice because it checks a lot of his team. I gotta be careful. I can't get up. Does Alomomola even do anything in this game? Yo, his team is scary. I mean, I guess it checks Cloyster. I can't even burn it, though. I'm just going to leave Cobalion and go for Iron Head. I know this is Focus Sash Aurorus. But there's a chance that I flinch him right here. Obviously, this thing getting weakened is bad for Lightning. Oh, he doesn't even have a Lightning. What the hell am I talking about? Whoa! I mean, I got the flinch. Awesome. But, yo, okay, I'm so paranoid about... I am so paranoid about... about Aurora Veil that I just thought he had a Linoon on it. He doesn't have it. Guys, this boy doesn't have a Linoon. I'm going to double Iron Head because I actually want to fight EMZ. I'm going to do it. Because look at my initial switch and it's Moltres. Ah. I really thought he would double out to steal it. Send slash to get the Veil up. Which I thought made a lot of sense. But we can go right on here. As he goes Aurorus. This still deals with Houndoom really, really well. Do I have defog on anything? It's my Moltres. Alright, so we go Moltres and just defog immediately. Because the hail is actually gone, he can't... Nice. He can't actually reset the Veil if he wants to. And I all up pummeling at the blade. I stand by my play, by the way. And now he can't even get a Veil, so I'm a little bit confused as to why he did that. But I stand by my play. The idea was hail was ending soon, so if he doubled expecting this to come in, he could go to a Sand Slash and pretty much just get rid of everything I had. But we're going to defog first, as this is that Suicune, which actually absolutely beats me. It's okay, though. Pidgeot's Hurricane. I'm going to Heat Wave on his Protect, which he should go for. Why would he not Protect? Just Scalds immediately. If this is Subcombine Protect, he should always Protect. I mean, he doesn't have an electric immunity, so that's a really, really, really good thing about this. And the fact that Hurricane can confuse as well is really nice. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to dead it. Okay, so the good thing is Cobalion always breaks Suicune, so I guess it's not, maybe it's just not Protect. I want to just say it's not Protect. I'll live a +2 Skull for sure. It is Protect. Why would you not Protect on... You could actually ended up with free sub, like even more HP and more free subs. Anyway, no Specs Thunderbolt switch-ins. Suicune should be 2-hit KO'd in theory. I can't believe I thought about Linoon. I'm wearing my new glasses. They're Tim's glasses. I didn't feel like putting on my contacts today, and I might as well use them because I'm indoors and I haven't worn glasses in years. And they look alright, I guess. But like I'm seeing things. Yeah, Spec Shrike still hurts, and I still live a Scald for sure. With these 3 in the back, I can still win as well. Nice. Unfortunately, burnt me, but that's okay. Like I said, these 3 in the back are all I really need to win. Rhydon deals with Doom. Specs Thunderbolt, still nothing comes in on this at all. Sandslash would be 2 KO'd. He's smart to save Suicune for sure. Definitely smart to save Suicune there, as it's a big issue. I can't actually break its sub and stuff. The Blade maybe coming out. I wish I had Toxic or even Hurricane on Moltres. That would help a lot. Like anything to actually touch the dog. But I unfortunately do not. A flamethrower here. I mean, I'm sure Doom is coming out. Yeah. Oh, it's not even the ability that's probably better in this case. So we'll go right on here. As long as he doesn't, like that's about his best play. I'll easily live this. Like I will live 1 Dark Pulse. I guess not easily, but I will live 1 Dark Pulse, and we do get rid of Doom. I'm just really worried about Suicune here, and I have to Earthquake because I can't let him knock me out. Unfortunately, with that burn damage that he got earlier, or the burn that he got earlier, I'm in a position where Suicune can probably beat me. If he didn't burn me, I basically Volt Switch for free every single time and always Volt Switch on Suicune. Let me just go Moltres here. Suicune's way too healthy. Again, if I had like Toxic or anything, that would help. I'm just going to attempt to Wish Pass, I guess. He shouldn't let me. So he should Scald here. Yeah, I just lose to Suicune. I don't know what I could have done differently. Like once I was burnt, it was like I could have went Raikou and Volt Switch on Suicune, right? But he would have protected and subbed again on Cobalion, which is why Cobalion was the better play. Alo's eating this up though. It's only doing 30. Yeah, I can't lose this game. I can't win this game. GG, dude. Why did I type /forfeit instead of just clicking X? Okay, so I couldn't win that game. I don't think Alomomola got to really do much. Like, it didn't get to do anything, and in fact, it was just setup fodder. We have another Alomomola here. This one's Rocky Helmet with Toxic and Knockoff. My boy T-Rich has passed me this, I believe. With Dragon Tail, Mega Aerodactyl. I guess that punishes Hydreigon for coming in. Fly MZ Crobat. Scarf Chandelure. Choice Band Scizor. And Sub Roost Pressure Curum. It's also pretty weak to Suicune now that I think about it. But I have Infiltrator. Oh, yeah, so I don't think I could have done much differently. There are the cops outside. I don't think I could have done much differently. In this one, this should be an Alomomola. Like, this should really be Alomola's game. Being able to take on Pokemon crawler on different threats, right? But being able to take on the majority of his team and even getting up rocks for me, I can actually prevent Trick Room by going for Dragon Tail if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like I said, I can actually prevent it. Actually, this doesn't even matter. I should have gotten up rocks first and then went for it. But I mean, it's the same thing. Like Wish Passing to Aggron is so good. He doesn't deal with it. I can't really. I can just Dragon Tail. Like this Flare Blitz isn't gonna OHKO. Look how little I took from that. Like all things considered, look at what Pokemon I am. So unfortunately, I bring him back out to P2. We'll go Scizor here. As he Thunderbolts immediately. You should fear Bandit Sewer Power. I'm gonna U-turn. Because Kyurem can sub on this and beat down his team too. But you should fear Bandit Sewer Power, I feel. Alright, you were just giving me Porygon. That's whatever. Crawdon. This doesn't allow Crawdon to come in and I'll live a hit unless you're Shadow Ball. I'll trick you right now. If I get Marowak's item. Unfortunately, Rocky Helmet doesn't work with Shadow Bone. I could have went Alomomola there on the Flare Blitz now that I think about it. But this is awesome because Porygon's now... It's not locked in on that at all. But... Do I want an Energy Ball here? Like, I feel like he could take better advantage of this, the fact that he's locked in to that. But I'm just playing poorly, I guess. The same thing, though. I just sub. Like, why is he doing this? Also, not having an electric resist is pretty scary right now. Besides this, obviously, this Kyurem. I guess he's going to allow me to 1v1 this, even though he has a Bronzong, which can easily come in. I mean, Kyurem might win the game on its own, too. Especially with Porygon not being able to stall it at all. But Cresselia comes out. I just Ice Beam multiple times. I actually get a freeze, so I don't have to... I'm going to go Alomomola and take full advantage of this freeze. And attempt to Wish Pass into my Aggron. Because again, Aggron like destroys his team. So, I get a nice free Wish off an Aggron, which is pretty funny. Obviously, the freeze was bad, but... and the great thing is, if he tries to go for Trick Room now, like I said, Dragon Tail does negate Trick Room. So he just went for Moonlight. Yep. Because Dragon Tail goes before Trick Room priority, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I get Stack Attacker in. I'm missing Earthquake on this thing, man. I'm just going to Dragon Tail again. I mean, he's not going to do anything to me. And if he tries to go for Trick Room, yep, as you see, Dragon Tail does go for Trick Room. So, those that did not know, learned something new. We'll go Kyurem just in case he wants to Thunderbolt here. Yep. And this will allow me to sub-roost. I have Earth Power, which will knock out Stack Attack. He's locked into that. Doesn't have too many more because of pressure as well. And if he goes for Bronzong, I'm good. Cress is not a problem. Especially if he wants the Healing Wish or something. I mean, why would he Healing Wish now? If it's Ice Beam Psychic, he can't touch me. I know it's Moonlight Trick Room. It could be Moonblast though, because in this tier, obviously, there's Hydreigon. That actually is Moonblast, wow. I want to know how you beat Alomomola. Like, Crawdon is your best bet of beating it, but I get a Toxic off and whatnot. So we'll Wish up first. Just in case I'm able to pass this, or even Toxic something. Like if Crawdon comes in, he'll take Rocky Helmet. I'm honestly actually not going to be able to pass this. Now that I think about it. Is that Bandit or just Life Orb? That's just Life Orb, wow. But thankfully, we do land a Toxic on the Crawdon. I can just Wish up again. PSD is no big deal. I'll sack Scizor. I mean, like I said, he has the Lunar Dance option on Cress. I'm going to try and go Scizor, because Toxic or Trick Room, and I can bring back in my Scizor. Like, it being healthy pretty much recovers me for... Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Just U-turn here. Explodes with Bronzong, great. One of its flying resists, he obviously still has a Stack Attacker. And Marowak can come out if it wants to right now and click Flare Blitz. Crawdon being so weakened is great, especially because Life Orb plus Toxic on it. Stack Attacker comes out. I think Aggron is the best play because it takes every hit. Fire Punch ain't gonna do crap, man. But we'll just Dragon Tail as he goes Marowak, which is interesting because next time Marowak comes in, I actually knock it out with Heavy Slam, I believe, and I'm faster. As Crawdon comes out, go Aloe. I don't want that thing to take any damage because Stack Attacker could be a problem. And Aloe literally eats up every hit. So he's gonna go out into Cresselia. And, oh, you actually just sack Crawdon. Great. So he doesn't even try and bring this thing back. So not only that, but my Alomomola gets to show off how great it is right now. Because he can't beat it. He legitimately can't beat it. I just Protect here. Even if he goes for Z move, I don't think that kills me through Protect. Just because of how weak it is. And I can always just go Aggron and live the hit. Very good play going for the crit Earthquake there. We'll go right back on to Aloe. And just Protect pretty much. Protect just in case he Z's. Yep. So now you shouldn't be doing too much damage at all, and I always get the Regenerator back. That did 16, by the way. I want you guys to know that. That did 16. Someone's crit might knock me out. Actually, don't even know. Go aggron and go right back on to Aloe. And pretty much just wish stall him. He only has 6 Stone Edges left. And, I mean, this is what Alomomola is supposed to do, right? This is what the majority of the episode is going to be. I'm going to wish and just hope he doesn't crit me right here. He goes for Trick Room, so great. Doesn't even crit me. And that's pretty much the beginning of the end because he cannot beat Alomomola. Stone Edges is his only attack to actually hit it. And he only has 5 more. So let's go ahead and wish pass, wish pass, wish pass. I can even get to go for knockoff here, which is pretty cool. Yep, it was over. So, I mean, that was a good Alomomola spotlight. I've definitely played the beginning game a little bit hastily, I feel like. But at least I actually got... Okay, the video's not over, by the way. What the hell? I feel like I was ending it. The video's not over, but I think that was a good example of how annoying Alomomola can be in the right team matchup. I barely even got to use the team. I just used Alomomola. So, Adrel passed me this next team. We have Toxic Scald Aloe with sub Nasty Plat Salazzle, which is pretty cool. That's really nice because versus him, for example, it's actually pretty decent if I can get rid of the Swampert, ICMZ Mammo, SD Mega Aerodactyl. Okay, so how do I beat you? I'm Max Spadef Sylvia. Wow, I've never seen. Oh, it's Faded Love. Hey, have fun, bro. I'm playing him again. Okay, let me think about how I beat this guy. Gotta be careful because SD. If I don't burn the SD Scizor, it could be a problem. Could definitely be a problem. I'm trying to think about what's the best, like, because Swampert is the only issue, but if I Toxic it or do anything to it, it's over. Huh. I like how he passed me like 40 teams, by the way. Like, I have them all. I really out. Lead Scizor. And that's not a set. I'm Heal Bell, so it doesn't really matter, but wow. I have Heal Bell, so again, that doesn't really matter. I'm gonna throw off a Toxic here. Because Altaria is probably like your best switching. That was really cool though. He's actually random Toxic on that mon. If he Megas, Mammo's my best play. You do not knock me out anything. Except for Spec Shadow Ball. Your best switching is probably Pert or Scizor. Scizor works too, I suppose. We'll protect right here. Unless it's Toxic SD, then I need like Toxic SD, Bullet Punch, Roost. That's actually a really good set versus me too. So always go Aloe here. Ooh, it's just a full-on support set. Okay, so Pert comes out. He could have Heal Bell, I guess. On not this obviously, but the Swampert and whatnot. Sub Channeler, great. I don't think Sceptile does enough to keep it alive. Man, I need damage on this too for Pert, so this is really good. Alright, excuse me, for Salazzle, and I need damage on Pert too. That's what I meant to say. I think I have to go off a speed tie here, and I do not like that. I'm gonna do it though. Like, it's my best play. Honestly, I want to get a Brock because I want to force his defog. I feel like you shouldn't risk a speed tie, yeah. So we get a Brock speed, and that allows us to force a defog later on his part. And I obviously have a Max Spadef Sylveon, which barely doesn't care about that, I want to say. I did way too much damage. Yeah, man, it's the same thing with this Pokemon. Go Mammo. I mean, Mammo's so good in this, but the fact that rocks are up are really nice. Scizor being weakened is good. Alright, he went right for that. Like I said, I have to force the speed tie right here. It's literally my play, like forcing the speed tie right now. That did 38. Bullet Punch should knock me out if he's invested, but wow, he's not. Great. So we get rid of Scizor, and that was a big threat for Sylveon. The only thing really denying it from defogging. Obviously, he still has Swampert and whatnot, which I'll be able to weaken. And I'm hoping that if it's not Scarf on Hydreigon, which it could be. Nice Dark Pulse. We're gonna Heal Bell immediately so my Alomomola is healed. And we'll just wish. Because as long as Alomomola is not toxic, actually going hard Alomomola is the play. Because as long as Alomomola is not toxic, it can actually do any damage to Chandelure, which is really nice. I'm pretty sure that's Scarf Hydreigon as well. So a few more hits of, or a few more damage, a bit more damage on that thing, and we can actually beat it. I need to weaken this though a lot more. And I also got to weaken the you Heal Bell, bro? If he's refreshed, I just lose. Go hard, Lottie. If he's not refreshed, I didn't. Because this forces him to actually attack me, I feel. By going hard, Lottie. And I'm faster than him, which is great. So he's a really bulky set, and we end up getting rid of Altaria. Again, awesome. Hydreigon can come out. We'll go Aloe because it beats pretty much everything. So that's really awesome. Like the fact that Scarf Lottie was able to pick up that KO and pretty much force him to not recover or anything. What play are you going for? Bug Buzz. Do I take one Specs Bug Buzz? Sylveon's always the play. Doesn't get the Spit Up drop immediately. Forced to protect, obviously. But I'm still forced to protect. I have the Hyper Voice here. I'm still healthy enough to always take on Hydreigon, which is nice. But yeah, like that, if that happened too much, it would be a big deal to me. But it would be too much of a big deal for me, I think. Aloe barely ate that. Holy crap, dude. I'll take a Shadow Ball for sure. I should take a Shadow Ball. I'm Salazzle. But I think I might have to go off the speed type. Like, I know Aloe eat 1 from Chandelure. And what I'm thinking the late game is going to come down to me breaking its up, going Mamoswine, forcing the speed tie, hopefully winning it. As he goes Swampert, I get the Earthquake damage and I go for the ICMZ move. And basically Alomomola wins the game because it scalds Chandelure and knocks it out. That's what I'm hoping for. However, I don't know if Salazzle actually knocks you out with, or breaks your sub with Sludge Wave. 28. Awesome. So great. I was just making sure. I am dead. But like I said, I have to force a speed tie right here. Ideally getting it. I do have to force a speed tie. I think I have to get it. And Mammo, bro. We just did Mamoswine at the top. We go way back, bro. We go way back. This is the same thing. In the case of Alomomola, this is the same thing. I literally just go Alomomola and pretty much win. Because I don't think your specs on your Hydreigon. Come on, dude. Oh, it's actually toxic. That's not good. Man! Why is it toxic? And why am I not knockoff on this one? No! Okay, we can still win. I think we still win, actually. I think we do because Sylveon is still healthy enough to knock it out. I didn't want to Heal Bell because I was rearing it to be Roar. I was really hoping it'd be Roar. But take it, buddy. I did 49, actually. At 1.5, that should still KO. Just to do around 70 something. Maybe he's not any special attack investment, so maybe he'll do less. No, that makes no sense. Well, I think you just had to click Shadow Ball there, dude, and you won. I think he messed up by not clicking Shadow Ball. Ideally, you're not Z Belch or Scarf, which is pretty sure what you are, but I mean, Alomomola for MVP, dude. I think he legitimately won if he just clicked Shadow Ball there. He was smart to never risk the speed tie. One thing I probably should have done was see if he would do that. It seems so weird seeing Pokemon Spotlight stage. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm on the account. One thing he should have done was attacked with Shadow Ball. I'm pretty sure it knocked me out. Like, if he did 49 and he got the same roll, 49 times 1.5 is what, 70, 72, 73? Something around that range, I want to say. Just check on my calculator. Might as well. I have my phone right here. Yeah, 49 times 1.5, 73.5. Yo, quick maths. Quick maths. Anyway, next one. Coordinator. By the way, I'm sorry that I clicked skip turns a lot. It's a really big habit when I'm using Wish Protect. I will try not to do that, but I mean, you guys know I'm wishing and protecting, but I'll try not to do that. So, Coordinator, Wish Protect, Rocky Helmet, Max, Fizdef, Spadef Amoonguss, Bandit Scizor, Steelium Z, Lucario, Combine, Bolt Beam, Lottie, love this set, and Choice Scarf, Crocodile. Like, Bolt Beam is one of my favorite Lotties to use, period. Let's go ahead and look for another one. You guys also gave me full stall team. Well, I have a full stall team, but like, if I'm gonna use a full stall team, I'll use it when I another Channeler. I'll use a full stall team when I use Blissey. Like, what else can I use? I'll use offensive Blissey too, like with Healing Wish. That'll be fun. Ooh, you're really cool in this. Hydreigon is probably his best lead, I want to say. Channeler means I'm Scarf, Stealth Rock, I'm not Pursuit. Wow, the one game I really wanted to pursue. I like Amoonguss a lot. It beats all of his team outside of Channeler. I eat a hit from you too. I am Specs. I will eat it. I'm Max Spadef, dude. Yum. Cool. So, 2 switch-ins my opponent will make right here. Aggron or Channeler. If he goes Channeler, I really wish I had... Really wish I had the Pursuit, but it looks like I got the knockoff play right. He was Choice Spec, so if I click Pursuit there, well, that actually would have influenced my play a lot. If I click Pursuit there, it would have been bad for me, but at this point, Scar Crocodile plus Alomomola should be his team with Amoonguss on the side. Really smart, really cool that he has Toxic there. Good play, dude. I mean, this thing can get it too, though. Gonna Wish Pass to Amoonguss most likely. Very smart to go Mega Aerodactyl as well because this thing is a problem. Yo, but like nasty plot Lucario though. If I was fighting him instead of stealing him, oof. Get some damage off. Go ahead and weaken this thing a little bit. That's in range of +2 Lucario now, 100% of the time. And he's also giving me damage on Raikou, which I really appreciate. And I get a poison too. So I think there's Z. Let's clear Smog here because you actually cannot beat me. I'm pretty sure he's Z Hyper Beam. And the fact that he is poison means he can't beat me now. So Amoonguss might just 1v1. Yeah, dude. You can go for your Z Hyper Beam all you want. But you are not going to do enough damage to me. And looks like I got the roll with the poison as well. So, I mean, Alomomola basically would have had to beat Aggron 1v1, which he would have done. Aggron, if it's Toxic, it usually... I mean, it could be Rest, but... what Alomomola would have had to do there was just Skull Burn it a couple times. It didn't even matter that... Like, Toxic was a good play, but once I got a Skull Burn I literally won the game with Combine Lottie or Nasty Plot Lucario, which I couldn't really get up much. But if I burnt Aggron, I get it up versus that. Or even Hydreigon going for its Z. But yeah, Max Spadef, Max Spadef Amoonguss though for the win in that game. We got another defensive one. This one has knockoff now, so this has actually been really good in the last game too. But I kept getting skull rolls anyway. Work up Pidgeot, PokeaimMD, Terrakion, Choice Band Scizor, Slack Off, Fizdef, Hippowdon. Do I have Pursuit on this? I do not have Pursuit on my AV. I feel like Spadef Hippo is a little bit better because we have Fizdef everything. I'm gonna run a little bit. I don't want to change these teams, but you know, whatever. Your boy Guzma, I appreciate the team, or is it Guzma? Well, I mean, that's the dude from Sun and Moon. I forgot how to say his name. It's your boy. Yo, his music is amazing though. Wow, dun, dun, dun. Okay, wow. Fizdef is actually decent in this game, but I'm really weak to Suicune again. Like, I'm super weak to Suicune. How do I beat Suicune? You can just lead off with him and beat. I guess I have Rock him on this. Alright, we'll lead Hippo and get up our hazards. Spadef actually would have been better in this game because of the fact that he has Manectric, and Manectric is a problem. But because he has Stack Attack, a Fizz Def actually helps too. Hey, Frozen. Have fun. Have fun, dude. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Always have fun, man. That's why I play the game. What are you leading off with? Hydreigon, Manectric, sick. So that's free rocks. I mean, 3 potential defoggers right here, but that's still free rocks. Gliscor comes out. I have Work Up Pidgeot. Go Pidgeot now. Even though that's my way of beating... Okay. I'll say we'll go Pidgeot now. Yo, he can... That's the easiest Stack Attack of his life. Pidgeot's my way of beating Suicune. If it's Stealth Rock, I'm pretty sure it's U-turn. That's still toxic. Terrakion's also my way of beating that, though. Hurricane having a chance to confuse is really nice, and him giving me this damage on Manectric is also really important for Scizor. So I don't think you Volt Switch. I think you go for HP Ice here. I'm hoping my Hippo takes 2. AV Metagross with Thunder Punch is actually cool too, and has Ice Punch as well. I would go Hippo. That damage on Manectric means that it is in range of Bandit Bullet Punch. Please take 2 hits, Hippo. Or go for Volt Switch, that'll work too. Nice. Double back out. As he goes, defensive Scizor looks like. This means I can go Alomomola. Flick that young knockoff on this Scizor. I don't think this thing is an issue. Great. We get rid of the leftovers so I can't switch it on close combat. Oh, you're in. If it's defensive, I lose. If it's sub comp mine, I lose too. Go Metagross. Help me. Help me, please. I want to Ice Punch here. I should have. I died of poison. I'll Ice Punch. I still knock out Gliscor at least, and that helps Scizor's case. So Gliscor is down. Scizor's Bullet Punch is still really nice, but that was still a giant threat. Manectric is also a threat. Pidgeot has... How much did Scald do? 17? Okay, Pidgeot does nothing and it dies upon one poison switching, and it also gives Stack Attack a Trick Room. So I'll allow him to knock me out there as I'm able to go Scizor. Just click Bandit Bullet Punch. This will knock out Manectric. If he wants to switch, or if he wanted to switch out into Scizor, that would have been fine by me too. Hydreigon comes out. We're gonna see a Specs Dark Pulse. Now I don't gotta switch into you either. Oh, it's just Life Orb. Cool. So it gives me Hydreigon. His entire team is grounded. Suicune's gonna come out. I will go Hippo because my Alomomola has Scald, so I can actually beat Stack Attack and Scizor, both 1v1. And by going Hippo, I prevent him from getting Leftovers Recovery. I also don't think I've shown Toxic yet. And keeping my Super Power Pokemon alive is pretty cool too. Letting me hit Stack Attack if I'm able to, of course. But yeah, that's why I think Hippo is the correct play. I don't know if he's sub or Scald immediately, but either way, Hippo's the play unless he burns me. But it also gives Terrakionn the Spadef boost, so that's why Hippo's the play. Alright, go Metagross just in case he tries to sub. That's completely fine. Again, if he tried to sub there, I was in a bad position. I think Terrakionn, just click Rocky him, is the play. Even if he protects, it's still my play. Yeah. And close combat was definitely my play right here because it prevents Scizor from coming out. I kept my Hippo alive, that way I can still cancel out the what's it called? The recovery and whatnot. Or I kept my Hippo alive, that way I can cancel out Leftovers Recovery, is what I tried to say. So we'll go Scizor here on this as he goes for Bullet Punch. I'll just click Knock Off here. Double bullet punch as he should. Scald. I want to click knockoff here so badly. But if I get the burn, it's the same thing on Suicune, so... I unfortunately don't get the burn, but I do cancel out, like I said, that sub he can go for. I can just go for Earthquake here. It comes down to him burning Terrakion, I think. He should always protect to waste a turn, I think, as well. Yeah. But I think it also, like I said, I feel like it comes down to him burning Terrakion. Don't do it, buddy. Thank you. Now we just close combat and claim one. And the great thing is, because Suicune is so low with rocks up, even if he U-turns, I'm fine. Yeah, so we go Aloe, Scald, knock out Scizor, and Suicune does not have enough protects to beat me 1v1, so we just click knockoff here, and Aloe I actually beat the Suicune. He needs like a bunch more protects in a row, but he doesn't get it, and looks like Aloe ends up picking off the Suicune with knockoff. Nice offensive Aloe, dude. Good game, man. So a few things I could have done differently in that game. Obviously, I said I wanted to Ice Punch versus Suicune when he saw that Scald damage, but the thing about Suicune is, it's a mon that can really just change the tide of the battle just because of Scald itself. I kept Hippo alive, like, the entire time because I needed to cancel out that leftovers recovery that he had, even if I was burnt. If he didn't get the burn on me, obviously, I would be able to break his sub as well. That was just a few things to note about that game. And Terrakion really put in a ton of work, too. So, cool team. 2 more. So this one is the, like I said, there's 6 out of 7 Wish Pass ones, but this is the Assault Vest Alomola, which is pretty cool. We have Body Slam, Defog, Altaria with Fire MZ, Arcanine with HP Ice, Solar Beam, Fire Z Sunny Day, Amoonguss, and then we have Focus Sash Lead, Azelf, and an Ambipom. So like this team is interesting. It's like all over the place, but hopefully this will be fun. Like you see, you have a Suicide Lead, but then you have a dedicated Defogger. So I mean, it's interesting. I guess it's good versus Spikes and whatnot. Oh wow, I actually like this type of game too for me. Like Ambipom is very helpful. Being able to fake out in Last Resort, I think that gets rid of Mamoswine. Also weaken Swampert. Yeah, this is an offensive matchup for Ambipom. This is why Ambipom is decent. I mean, it's probably gonna die in one hit, but you know, like this is why. Like this is one of the reasons why Ambipom is solid, because versus teams like this. Lead Togekiss, get some fake out Chip. That is some. This is 168 base power, so this should 2-hit KO Swampert, I want to say. I don't feel like switching. Like you get up Rocks if you had it. I guess Toxic is a play too. I honestly hope he doubles, predicting my Alomomola or Amoonguss don't want to come out. Just goes Espeon and gets blown away. That did no type of damage, bros. Thankfully, I was not burnt right there. Go Aloe. He has Protect. Whew, I just saw I have. That's Lone Aqua Jet. Protect, Stealth Rock, Earthquake. Espeon comes out, which you're not gonna appreciate. It's Light Clay Espeon too. I can defog away those, and I have an Altaria, so I have Explosion as well. So I think knockoff into Aqua Jet might be able to pick him off. I don't know. I mean, either way, I'm gonna. Come on, dude. I get the Spadef drop immediately. That's just annoying. So I'm faster than this, and gets a crit right after too. I'm faster than this, and I can click Fire Blast to knock him out before he gets up a light screen. Like I said, I can click Fire Blast. I would have been out of range of Ice Shard too, but if he goes up to a Settlemon, I have to click Taunt anyway. I don't. I just explode on you. Because I have Ambipom to come in and click Fake Out plus Last Resort. Not bad. This boy put it in work. I don't like to see. That's my boy young Ambipom. Okay, that was a giant threat gone. He still has Mamoswine, but I have fully Fizzed up Alomomola, which I'm hoping is not 2-hit KO. And I have Mirror Coat as well for Magneton, which is pretty cool. Plus I get a Spore whenever I bring in my one Mon. So you are honestly the most expendable member on the team. You lose to literally everything. a nice body slam off on you. I'll just go for body slam again. Even if he's like, I guess that's specs, I want to say. Wait, does this just win? I think it does. I'm looking for no overdrive because I don't want to miss. But we get rid of Togekiss there, and I have Solar Beam for Swampert, but I'm not worried about Swampert. The important part is I got rid of the Pokemon that could hacks me to death. You Scarf, bro? I feel like you Scarf. Maybe Bandit too, but like knockoff is just a good play here. Especially if you go Magneton, I get the Mirror Coat off. Oof! Come on, Volt Switch, bro. Discharge works too, because you're gonna die. Hey! Good B, my good Mon. That did no type of damage. Are you Scarf? Like, I feel like this Mountain, the way he's playing this Mountain Swine, I feel like it's Scarf. And that was a no drawback play, clicking Spore over Giga Drain. Because no turns are burnt, and I just clicked the Giga Drain right back. And that either puts Mountain Swine in range of Fake Out. The entire team put his team on, like, the entire team worked here. I think it is Scarf Mammal. So we get rid of, which is the only reason why you would ever switch versus Altaria at that range, I think, too. So we get rid of Mamo, and that should be game. Game, dude. Nice. Nice. Ampharm got to shine a little bit, too. And Miracle Alomomola actually claimed the KO. An important KO, too. That's cool. If I went for Z Sunny Day, I actually got the +1 speed, and that at least got me a speed tie versus Mammal Swine. And what that speed tie would have done was, obviously, if I won it, I knocked him out with Solar Beam, and then I knocked out Swampert with Solar Beam, but he also had Protect. I don't know. I didn't want to go for Z Sunny Day because I wanted to keep in front of Overdrive just in case I needed it on Togekiss. Alright, so last team is by Diltzer. We have Alomomola, Leaf Storm, Standard, Sceptile right here. Trick Room, Farium Z, Deanty, that's really cool. Choice Scarf, Darmanitan, Assault Vest Muck, and Stealth Rock, Defog, Gliscor. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this last battle. Hopefully we win. I don't like to end it on a loss. You guys know that by now. But I'm having fun, and thankfully the Alomomola games have not been like too Wish Protect, Wish Protect, Wish Protect, Wish Protect, Toxic, Wish Protect, Wish Protect, Wish Protect. Like, things are going by pretty quickly. Like, I expected this to be one of the longer lives on my channel. I'm not gonna lie. Fun fact, play CV Game vs. Black Blunder? The hell? Why am I being added in my Discord? I think people are so funny. But yeah, where are we on the ladder? I think 1500s? Where's Ampharm to the top? Are you still on the ladder, dude? So, this will be an interesting game. Yeah, this will be an interesting one. Because I defog, but I don't defog that easily. I'm going to lead Muck because he has his Galvantula, right? I do defog on him. It's just not super easy. But if I knock off his potential... Good thing I didn't poison him. I'm pretty sure Gliscor lives one hit. Even in HP Ice. And I'll just defog. And I'll spam defog till I go down. Yeah, because I don't want him getting up Sticky Web here. I'm faster than Entei though, so I can actually default on that too. And Gliscor's like Gliscor, whatever, same thing. It's a gliding scorpion, so I should say Gliscor. Hey, but Gliscor, it's really nice because it actually still checks Entei and it's faster than it. But I feel like I have Alomomola, you know. Dude, just let me get up to 100% of HP, bro. You're not getting up these webs. You're not getting up these webs versus me. We got the exact... actually, you have more than I do. But, cool, he didn't take advantage of it. I also have Trick Room Deanty, which is really cool in this, too. So, you switching into this doesn't really exist. Because you haven't Mega Evolved with your Altaria. That's actually... Whoa, bro, that is not the play. Because Dragon Pulse was easily my best play since you had it Mega Evolved. So now, he literally cannot switch in on this Sceptile at all. I guess you expect the HP Fire. But Dragon Pulse was my best play because you had it Mega. And even if he does manage to get up the webs versus me, like, again, I have Trick Room Diancie in the back. And Trick Room Diancie with PokeaimMD knocks out Kyurem. Kyurem comes out, speaking of which. If you're Specs, you just drop a Draco on me and I'd probably die. But I have Diancie. I feel like you wouldn't. Really, really, really solid play, my man. And I went for knockoff over. Okay, knockoff knocked it out. I went for knockoff over Scald. I mean, knockoff does a ton to you. I have a Muck though, which is literally a counter. So we're gonna go Muck right here. But he could be Calm Mind, Giggle Havoc. Alomomola still beats Entei, and the fact that there's no hazards up. The fact that there is no hazards up for me is like the fact that I don't have Stealth Rock is what I'm trying to say, and he has webs up is a little bit scary. So I'm actually gonna go Muck and attempt to Pursuit Trap him. Even if he doubles back on Entei, I go Aloe and then I get off a Toxic, so it's not a big deal. Also, I'm not sure how fast Mega Aerodactyl is, but I'm pretty sure it's still faster than a non-max speed Kyurem. I think. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know the speed here off the top of my head. Alright, so I switched out, he didn't. Nasty Plot's up. Knockoff is literally free. I think I live that. Yep. Knockoff is my best play because even if he switched out, one, I knock him out through Z move anyway, and two, if he switched out, I get a knockoff on something coming in, so it's not like it's a big deal. Big Bat Kyurem comes out. I want to just throw off a Twinkle Tackle right here. I feel like that's my play. Yeah, I get rid of Starmie. Great. So that was like pretty much the only thing he had for Alomomola. And because I do have my Fairy type plus this Alomomola, he can't drop a Draco on me. Is it actually over? Were you Scarf or Specs Kyurem? I mean, either way, I click Toxic here. Always. Always my play. And just Alomomola being alive, like he couldn't do anything. Oh, he left. I didn't have to take a game. But yeah, it was fun. The way that worked, basically Twinkle Tackle was free because Rock move or Fairy move would come out right there. And there was no way he went Entei. Even if he went Entei, whatever, I have Alomomola and I click Toxic on something. But the fact that Starmie was gone, and if it was like a Life Orb offensive Starmie, could have been a little bit of threat, not gonna lie. I also still had Scarf Darmanitan, which was actually faster than Adamant Entei. Even with the webs, I'm faster than Adamant Entei, because Adamant Entei is the set pretty much everybody has to run, because that's how you get the Sacred Fire Flare with Extreme Speed crap. Probably not all those moves, but it's like one of those two of those moves that are really important. Like Sacred Fire, I'm pretty sure you have to be adamant to have it. Or maybe it's Extreme Speed. Either way, you have to be shiny and adamant is what I'm trying to say. But Alomomola was a fun showcase. Definitely went by a lot quicker than I thought it would. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you, everybody, for the teams, by the way.